Let's go. Hello everyone, my name is Cells and welcome back to another YouTube video today. I'm not gonna lie with y'all, I'm tired. Let's see how it goes. I decided this topic this morning and I don't know how pissed off or out of pocket I'm gonna say, so I would like to apologize beforehand. So yeah, if you guys already know, my name is Cells. I talk about anime related stuff, and today we're gonna talk about probably the one anime I have ever dropped after like the third episode. I have given other animes a chance that I did drop them, but this is like the most vile anime I have ever seen that I have never picked it up ever again. Like it was just bad. And the anime I'm gonna talk about today is Happy Sugar Life. Now, for those who really don't know what Happy Sugar Life is, it's basically a girl that kidnaps a little girl because she fell in love with this little girl, and I don't know what happens because I dropped it after the third episode. So yeah, just remembering it makes my blood boil. So let me see if this wakes me up. Like, from what I remembered, and I dropped it because I picked it up also solo because the opening was a banger. I'm not gonna lie with you, the opening really got my attention, so I was like, I'm interested in watching this. It looks happy, it looks all that. Looks can be deceiving, bitch. So I picked it up and I'm just like, okay, cute pink girl, I guess, high school, and everyone's in love with her, but then she goes home and she's a yandere and she picked up a little girl. She kidnaps a little girl because she fell in love with her in first sight. And I'm talking about this, like, the character is like 16 years old and this girl's like 10. Bro, what? So I'm watching, and mind you, I have watched a lot of anime, a lot of shit that I should have been watching when I was a kid, like The Bottle Lovers, Vampire Knight, Brother Complex, Dance with Devil. Yeah, I'd be watching all that shit that was just, you should not be watching. Food Wars, like, that was something we shouldn't, like, it wasn't a middle schooler should have been watching. Maybe at this, like, around high school and stuff like that, I started to grow out of it, but like I still was in that little era, so it's weird. And so I picked it up and I started watching like the first two episodes. So I was very put off, really put off. I was disgusted and I was like, okay, whatever. I'm trying to watch it. I have attempted, I continued. I was like, let me give it a chance. Maybe that's just how it starts. Bro, how does it get even worse? My dog. So, okay. The reason why I dropped this is because in episode 3, there was she starts working because she's living by herself and stuff like that. She needs to maintain this little girl that she kidnapped and whatever. So she started working with a job. And then there was like this boy, blonde. I don't remember the names because I dropped it. I was disgusted, like one should be. So I watched it and it was like she starts like working in this place and whatnot, and she's becoming relatively close to this guy, and the guy was just there working until we found out at one point the manager like sexually assaults him, and it's like, wow, that's fantastic. Hint the sarcasm. Wow, like they did not shy from that at all. And because of the guy's trauma, right? And this guy is like probably like about to turn 20 or probably the same age or older than her. I don't remember. I just know he was there. And because of the trauma, because you know you get trauma from that. When someone rapes you or sexually assaults you and stuff like that, you will get some sort of trauma, like always, guaranteed. Like, and so for him to cope, he starts having a sexual attraction to little girls. Why do you think I dropped the anime? When that shit started happening, that the guy actually started like, he would get super excited about little girls to the point that he would go to like playgrounds, start sniffing them and shit. I don't know if that happens in the anime because I dropped it after we found out that he became a pedophile. I left. I was like, I'm not here for this. I'm not here for this today. So, goodbye. And that is gonna be one of the few anime I have dropped willingly, okay? Like, this is like a vile anime. And I do not bring it up. Like, it has to take like a lot for me in a conversation just to bring up this anime. And I think I brought it up one singular time with someone, and they told me, I kid you not, bro, they told me, go watch it again, give it a chance, it gets better. What you mean give it a... I'm not giving that shit a chance. First of all, that's a red flag. Whoever says, just give it a chance, okay? It's just a little pedophilia and a little bit of sexual assault and a little bit of killing and a little bit of... You a red flag. That was the last conversation I had with this particular person, by the way. So, what you mean by giving it a chance? I'm not giving nothing a chance. It's just one of those things that I looked at, I'm like, my dog, what do you mean give it a chance? I already was put off episode 1, and then when I tried to give it a chance, we found pedophiles within the mix. I'm not here for that. I like my sanity. And it was just one of those things that the worst part is, why was the opening a banger, bro? The opening was, I liked the opening at the time. I've never looked at the opening again, but I really did like the opening. And I'm not going to watch it. Nope. Nope. And that's just one of the things. This is like probably the only anime I have, like I said, like I dropped willingly. There's other animes that I have dropped, but I consider giving it a chance. Like, for example, Black Clover, I'm thinking about giving it a chance. The thing is, I heard the first 20 episodes are the episodes where he's basically like screaming. So I'm like contemplating. I'm like, should I just watch one episode a day until like he stops like internally like breaking my eardrums and I can watch it like regular, or like I'm trying to make a plan to watch it because I heard it's really good and I really want to try it. I really heard it's really good. But I don't want to have my eardrum bursted and I can't hear shit by the age of 25. That's not my game plan. But animes like that have dropped and stuff like that, I am willing to go back to it. This is the only anime in my life as of right now that I dropped it and I'm never gonna touch it. Never. If I had to touch it, that's because I was being forced in a chair to have the screen in my eyes so I can watch it, because I'm not going to watch that shit. I'm not gonna watch that shit. And it's just one of those things that it's like, why? How? Who decided to make this anime? And it's just one of those things that it was just so bad. And this is like, I don't know what genre it is. I'm thinking it's like psychological and shit like that. Because like there's people that would pick up a hentai and not watch it. I understand it's hentai and stuff, but this is like a popular genre for people to watch. And it's just one of those things that I'm not planning to pick up again. This is probably the only anime, let me rephrase this, the only anime I have dropped and I'm never gonna touch again unless I'm absolutely being tied to a chair. I'm telling you, I had to be tied to the chair, like weights on my feet. I have to be glued with the screen on my eyes so I can watch it, because there's no way I am willingly gonna watch it out of my own free will. And that is just my whole thing. So after my rant, have you guys watched Happy Sugar Life, guys? Have you guys watched it? If you haven't, you liked it. I hope hell has a nice place for you. I'm not gonna pray for your soul, because while you continued, I stopped at episode 3. I was put off at the beginning and I was like, let me try to attempt it. Then episode 3 rolled around when we saw him turn to a pedophile because of the trauma he endured and stuff. Which again, he had trauma, but you know, instead of like, I don't know, becoming a pedophile, you should like, I don't know, go to therapy, go get help, go get help. Again, go get help instead of, you know what, this older woman raped me or sexually assaulted me, because they imply that he got sexually assaulted, but we don't know if he got raped or not. It's the same thing. It's really bad. It's actually really bad. But like, instead of like having the mindset like, oh, this older woman touched me inappropriately and I didn't like that, so let me just go to little girls and do that. Like that mindset don't work. And I think it's sad to say that mindset does happen in this world, and that's very sad to say. I can admit that this anime follows a dark route, and I like psychological animes due to the fact that they don't try to sugarcoat, because the real world is not cupcakes and rainbows. But like I said, I did not like this anime. I dropped it, but like I liked psychological animes. Like I liked Paranoia Agent. I like those things. This is not it for me. I will never touch it again. Oh my god, never again. I think I have morals. I think I have some morals, okay? I know I talked about Boku no Pico like a few weeks back, but at least I have some morals to like not watch this shit. But yeah, anyways, that's it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. This week on Friday, this weekend, I'm gonna be at like a convention, so I hope to have a video ready by Friday. But yeah, this weekend I'm gonna be at a convention to help my aunt. Like I said in my MegaCon video, I help my aunt during conventions, and she's gonna go to Collective Con in Jacksonville. So I'm gonna be there the whole weekend helping her out, running her business, looking at shit. But yeah, this weekend I'm gonna be out. Like I'm leaving actually tomorrow, so I might record a video, like pre-record a video, so I can have it up by Friday. And that doesn't happen, I apologize for that. Maybe you won't have a video on Friday. But yeah, I'm gonna be gone this weekend. If you guys are in Jacksonville and you like conventions, you should go check it out. I'm definitely gonna record a show if I go do anything at the convention other than work. But yeah, that's gonna be my plan for this weekend. So like I said, if I haven't posted a video on Friday, that's probably why. But I'll probably just pre-record a video and just get it ready by Friday. No big deal. But yeah, anyways, thank you so much for watching this video. My name is Celes, and I hope to see you on the next one. Bye, guys.